Hello to you, one of the few less than 100 people who watch my road trip videos. Here I am in 2023, and I still have not finished editing vlogs for this epic trip I took in 2019. Sorry about that. I'm incredibly busy, and editing these videos actually takes quite a bit of time. I think maybe I'm at the point of trying to condense this trip so that I can finish the videos and move on to other projects. Who knows? Maybe videos of my subsequent trips won't take 3.5 years to edit. Anyway, let's pick up where we last left off. After spending the night in a KOA in West Yellowstone, I ventured west into Montana, but briefly entering Idaho, and then back into Montana again. At some point, I found myself stuck in an unusual traffic jam. Okay, I've arrived at Big Hole. Well, the wind noise got pretty bad here, so I'll just say this. I arrived at Big Hole National Battlefield. This is in Montana, in the Big Hole region. Here I'm outside of the visitor center and checking out the sign that outlines the Nez Perce Trail, their path of trying to escape from the U.S. Army and Cavalry back in the 1800s. The Nez Perce Trail actually spans multiple states and several hundred miles, eventually stopping here at this Big Hole Mountain. Interesting. National Battlefield Landscape. There's an overlook here I stopped at for a bit, check out. I let you kind of see the mountain that the U.S. Army and Cavalry camped on and laid a barrage upon the Nez Perce tribe that was in the valley down below and essentially massacred them. They actually have it marked with a bunch of teepees that mark the site where the village was. I'm now in the town of Darby, Montana, and it's kind of on my way to Spokane. I have an old friend that lives here. We were very good friends in junior high and high school, and after high school he moved to Colorado and then eventually found his way here to Montana. We've been kept in touch via social media, and he saw I was on my trip and said, hey, by the way, I was in Yellowstone, he said, hey, by the way, I've got a shower 8 hours away. I don't actually need a shower. I had one last night in West Yellowstone, but I definitely wanted to, see him again, hang out, catch up. It's been, gosh, a long time. Maybe 10, 15 years since we last saw each other. So this will be a fun little reunion, I hope. And I just got to figure out how to get to his house. He texted me the address. And I'm just following my Google here. I think I overshot my turn a couple times. I was too busy talking. Oh, there goes my paper towels. I think this is the place. Oh, I just pulled around the back. There he is. I'm just gonna do loops around your house until I figure out which one's the right place. That's what everybody does. Oh man. Dude, how are you?
Made it. You doing well yourself?
Great.
Looks like a pretty awesome trip so far.
It's been ambitious. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Like I just crossed 1,900 miles, like a few miles back. After visiting with my friend in Darby, I made my way north to Missoula, where I briefly stopped to buy a Wi-Fi hotspot, since my cell phone was getting spotty service in the mountains. It was getting late in the day, so I kept moving towards Spokane, settling down for the night in a Forest Service campground. I enjoyed my brief night camping amongst the trees in Lolo National Forest, and then set off up the Clark Brook River to approach Spokane. I arrived relatively early, so I spent some time downtown with one of my aunts, having lunch in a former train car, and then visiting an old mansion from the early 1900s. I was in Spokane for 2 days, seeing relatives and taking a rest from the road. Now it was time to head back east. I really liked the area I drove in a few days prior, so I backtracked a bit and made my way through the beautiful Idaho Panhandle and Kootenai National Forest. I was pushing hard to get as close as I could to the other side of Kalispell, Montana. But I ran out of light, and driving in the dark on these roads is very unsettling when you don't know them. I finally found a quiet place to boondock for the night.